Bart's been arrested again. The juvenile court sentences him to a high-altitude hike. Before departing, Bart tries to fit in with a gang of bullies but gets mocked. Surprisingly, Martin is also on the hike. His mom even reminds him not to forget his studies before they set off. At the sight of Martin, Bart feels secretly glad and takes the lead in mocking him, which helps him successfully join Nelson's camp. As they continue walking, the group finds a goat in the grass. They believe it's a kindness test set by adults, so they take the goat along. Just then, 3 people holding sickles appear, asking them to return the sacrificial goat. The 4 kids are so frightened that they run wildly and luckily hide behind a wall to escape the pursuit. Later, they need to take a boat to the destination, but the goat refuses to board. Martin suggests hiking with the goat, and after some hesitation, Bart chooses to go with Martin while Nelson and his companion leave by boat. They find a luxury villa with drinks and barbecued meat, but Bart and Martin starve in the rain, and even their only food is eaten by the goat. Bart explodes and mocks Martin as a freak, which makes Martin completely lose his temper. To please his parents, Martin has been relying on drugs to maintain his steady state, so he robbed a pharmacy and was sentenced by the juvenile court. Then he leaves with the goat. Abandoned, Bart can only go to Ankle Rock alone. On the way, he finds goat droppings and successfully tracks down Martin. At this time, Bart and Martin hear cries for help and find that Nelson and others have been captured by a cult as sacrifices. They rush to save them, only to find that the cult are film school students. Bart and Martin's appearance ruins their work. Angry, a girl kicks down a shelf and a machete falls in a critical situation. But she is still obsessed with filming. At the crucial moment, Martin and Bart save Nelson. Unfortunately, the goat swallows the students' work, causing problems for their graduation. Finally, the group arrives at Ankle Rock. When Martin's parents come to pick him up for violin class, he chooses to play with the bad kids to rebel against his parents.